Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Please be joined by the one, the only Tyler Outlaw of Brighton Boys Cross Country. How's it going?
It's going pretty well, Casey. How about yourself?
Doing well. So a pretty big weekend coming up for both cross country teams, and as you guys get ready to try to go take home another state championship on Saturday at Michigan International Speedway. Of course, the longtime home of cross country state finals, but obviously in the last few years, it's the goal is not a goal to get to states, is to win the thing, and that's what Brighton's been able to do the last few years, and we're really contended it. But what's it been just like to be on this path now? I know you guys came in second at conferences, and you came in and you won your region. So what's kind of the momentum like heading into this big race?
Obviously, we've been preparing for this meet since really the end of last year's meet. Obviously we have track and all that stuff, but we've been preparing for this day for a very long time. And after regionals, we're ready to go. And we're just really excited to get to go out and compete and race.
Yeah. Okay, so this course is obvious, looking at different courses and all this stuff. What's it just like going to the state meet? I know you've been an alternate there for a few times, but what's it just like? What's it like to just be down there and be a part of that whole thing?
Personally, I've only ran the course a couple times and I haven't raced it, so I don't know how it really works. But I know you get out fast and it's bottlenecks up and stuff. But really, it's just pretty bottles up, and it's just good day and a lot of competition and ready to go out, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Just talk about, like, what have you really improved on since the beginning of the season?
I know me personally, I've just been trying to be part of the team and just be like a positive role and try to inspire other guys as well. Obviously, times have gotten faster and stuff like that from every guy, really. And that's how cross country works. And I just try to be as much of a leader as I can. Obviously, we have four great captains that lead the team, but I try to be a little subtle next guy maybe, or something like that. So
Yeah. So I know that going and being a part of with this team and all that. What's it just like to go and to kind of just be a part of this whole thing and be kind of continue the program with a rich history of tradition and winning championships?
obviously, it's wonderful. The Brighton's been a good program for many years, and we obviously want to be a top dog this year and want to be very well for the next many years. And just really the culture that the team has created from as long as I've been there has just outstanding, and we just want it to continue for as long as we're Brighton's a team.
Yeah, of course. Talking about like guys like, you talk about guys like Luke and Tyler and Bodie and all the what have those guys kind of meant to you, and what have they taught you?
Langley and Luke and Bodie have all been my closest friends since my freshman year, so I don't just look to them as a teammate, but I look to them as a brother. Um, they just I'm inspired by their work ethic and their just ability to lead others, and all the stuff that they do is really just inspiring, and makes me every day want to work as hard as I possibly can, and for us to just be to perform well and have a day.
Yeah. What also, what's it like just learning from someone like Coach Elsie?
LC, obviously I'm a little biased, but I think LC is one of the best coaches in the state of Michigan, and me personally, the best coach I have ever had. I've played baseball up through my youth, and he is by far best coach I've ever had, just from like a coaching standpoint, but also as a person and helping me grow as a person. He just is awesome guy, and it's just he's just Elsie. And
Yeah. How do you like mentally get ready for a race?
so usually mentally get ready for a race. I try to look at the race with the most positivity I can. Just happy to be out there to compete on the course on that day. Um, Obviously, when you're on the line, my goal is to compete with every single person on my team personally or anybody else that's on the line. Uh, Really, I don't do a whole lot. I do a couple breathing exercises just to really focus in, and I just kind of talk to myself about strategies and whatnot. But really, I just race.
Yep. I must ask this: what do you eat the night before a race?
The night before, I always have some sort of pasta. Usually, my mom makes a pretty good spaghetti and meatballs, so that's my go-to. So yeah, it's pretty tasty.
That hits the spot right there.
Oh yeah.
Um, so going into this race and being a you could guys could do something to kind of continue the tradition that you guys have that this program has built. What would it be like to be a part of what would it mean to win a state championship again?
It would mean everything to all of us on the team. Me personally, it just this is the year we this is everything's just gotta happen. It would be just amazing for us to win, just to see everybody's work and from their freshman year up into how the success of the team will show on that day. It just would really, really mean a lot. So,
For sure. All right. Well, let's get to know you, Tyler. How about that?
all right.
All right. What is best moment from your cross country track? Best moment from either cross country or track in your high school years. So
Uh, One of my favorite moments was in 2021. We won states, and I was just watching the guys walk back from the line and just see the emotion on their face. Seeing the senior Quinn Cullen was just in tears. So was Jack Campbell, and it was just so cool to see their all their work that they had put in just show up on that day, and it was really really awesome to watch. And yeah, that's probably my one of my favorites. But really, every day is kind of my favorite day. It's just such we're so tight knit, and I'm just working with all my friends and brothers, and I'm just it's just always great.
favorite what's your go-to place for food?
Go to place for food. We always after meets usually go to like Qdoba or Chipotle or Mod Pizza after meets, and usually that's what I'll do, something like that. Um, I know on Wednesdays we usually go as a team because there's like a special deal or whatnot. So usually like Qdoba or one of those places in that area.
Yeah, yeah, they're like all right in a line there. So
Yeah, it's
um
nice for transportation.
and then finally, what's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie. Uh, Growing up, I played baseball and stuff, and I would say it's Sandlot. It's just a great movie, and obviously, and it's a great movie. So
All right. Well,
yeah.
Tyler, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck this weekend at MIS.
All right. Thank you so much, Casey.